You know you're having a stoner moment in life when you try to do an audiobook reading and you end up reading it not once, not twice, but 3 times and realize your mic has been off the entire time. No one can hear a thing. I'm not winning for losing here. I really am not.
Get on with it. Yes, get on with it.
Oh, I am enjoying this scene.
Get on with it.
Okay. So, today we are going to be reading TankGirl Armadillo. We're going to be reading chapter 51, Splashdown. And just to give you an oversight, I'm going to do little recaps from now on in my audiobooks. I was actually asked by a few people to do this, so let's integrate it into a new session. So in the last chapter, they were going after Fuckleberry, and they were trying to kill him. He was giving them a good fight, and they end up going to church and blowing up the entire church and messing up practically half the town, blowing up everybody, causing mayhem, having Nick fits. It's hilarious. All of a sudden, Booga was out of the tank fighting people. She's driving away. Booga was shooting was about to go after Fuckleberry. I don't think he has a gun, but TankGirl had a gun. I'm confused. Someone had a weapon anyway. So anywho, or no, it was JetGirl had a weapon. She set off these grenades that are these ducks that had grenades strapped to them, and they would go and off in the direction of Fuckleberry and hopefully blow him up. And she released the ducks. And then I guess JetGirl was supposed to shoot, but it wasn't JetGirl who shot, it was Fuckleberry, and it was Fuckleberry shooting Booga, and Booga glazed over, and they got him in the tank and drove off, and the ducks blew up, and she hoped that Fuckleberry had gotten hit by the ducks, and now we've left off with the realization that Booga is dead, and they don't really know what to do now. Or Booga's shot. They said glazed over, so I'm not sure if glazed over is insinuating that he is dead or shot or what. So we'll figure that out. Also, for inquiring minds that want to know, Booga is a half kangaroo, half human hybrid that was made by the Australian Army to make a better fighting soldier, because the Australian Army was trying to fight Water and Power, and Water and Power were this entity that was rising up in the political power, where they were more dictator, rising up, wanted to control all the power, wanted to tell everybody you can't collect water, which is how TankGirl comes in. She was just living on her own with a bunch of people trying to survive. They come in, fuck everything up, kill the people she loved, imprison her. She breaks out of the prison, steals one of their tanks, aka becoming TankGirl. Story goes on. Anyway, so there's a group of people who were fighting, or that were kangaroo hybrids, and she didn't really know what they were, but she wanted to find them and team up with them, because she figures, the enemy of my enemy is my friend. So she goes to try to meet up with them, meets him and a group of kangaroos who were an experiment by Johnny Prophet. And Johnny Prophet ended up getting killed by Water and Power. So, anyway, just wanted to clarify what Booga was and who he was, because a lot of people were confused why there was a lot of furry-based, I guess, like terminology being used to him, and he's a kangaroo. He's a kangaroo, half man, half kangaroo individual. So you need to read the comics or watch the movie or something. You'll get an idea of it.
Get on with it.
All right. I'm going. Chapter 51, Splashdown. We're heading out of town down the main street. I can hear a whole flock of cop cars coming up behind me, their sirens wailing like deaf Neil banshees. I'm past giving a fuck. What do we do, JetGirl? I ask quietly, my voice fading away to nothing. Booga's dead. Look, she says, pointing up ahead a few hundred meters. It's Zulu. He's beckoning us into that lockup. I slow down and pull into the large garage that Dobson seems so eager for us to enter. He immediately shuts the door behind us. Subgirl is inside. She got a fucking great big gun, which she stuck through a peephole by the door. Dobson takes Jetgirl softly by the arm. Booga's dead, she says to him, barely holding back her tears. I know, replies Dobson in a low, comforting tone. Take it easy. Get TankGirl in that seat over there. I'm just wandering around in a complete fucking daze. I haven't got a clue what I'm doing. The shock is kicking in and I've turned into a total zombie. Jetgirl takes a firm hold of me and guides me to a reclining seat. I sit. She pushes me back and I'm stiff as a fucking board. Poor TankGirl. Hey, Jetgirl, asked Dobson, what happened to Evan Stevens? I thought that you two were meant to be paired up. I don't know, replies Jetgirl. The bastard disappeared as soon as we hit town. He turned out to be a real stink of yellow piss. Subgirl calls across from her lookout position. Whatever you're planning to do, guys, I suggest you get on with it. There are about 1 million people outside. Some of them are cops, some of them are hillbillies, and most of them are really pissed off. Jetgirl runs to the wall to back her up, and they both fire like buggery into the crowd outside. Hey, check it out. Look who's here, shouts Jetgirl. It's Fuckleberry. I'm starting to get up, but Dobson is holding me down. Hey, Fuckleberry, shouts Jetgirl through the peephole. Not so fucking hairy now, are ya, ya fucking singed twat? Dobson yells out, okay, girls, listen up. When I say now, I want 10-second ceasefire, understood? Gotchas, boss man, shouts Jetgirl, blasting away ferociously. Dobson wheels a TV in front of me and sticks a pair of old headphones on my head. This must be my sensory what's-a-da-doo-da thing. I'm sobbing and saying, what the fuck? Not now, Dobson. Now is definitely not the right time. He's buzzing around like a hospital orderly saying, yeah, now is the right time. Now is the only time. Dobson looks me straight in the face and says bluntly, when you get there, you'll get one chance. Pick your moment carefully. Don't get distracted by nostalgia. There'll be plenty of cozy and lovely places that you want to visit, and they'll all be looking really attractive to you right now, but there's only one place that you gotta go. Remember, one chance and one chance only. Now, he shouts loud and clear, high above the sound of shooting. The girls stop firing. Dobson pinches my nose and pours half a cup of liquid into my mouth. I swallow it down involuntarily. He lets go of my nose and wafts an old-fashioned bottle of smelling salts, just like the one my granny used to have under my nose. I'm almost gagging on the fumes. Now the taste of liquid hits me. Splashdown? A green citrus-flavored drink that came powdered in a sachet. Just add to water. I hadn't tasted that since I was 5. What the hell? Where the hell did he get that from? Dobson slaps a glob of original slime in my hand and I squeegee it. Trying to throw it away, it sticks between my fingers. If there's one person on this planet who can surprise me with blasts from my past, then it's gotta be Dobson. He knows everything about my young life and he's got a very sharp and eclectic memory. Okay, eclectic memory. Okay, I'm trying. The TV comes on and the soundtrack comes through the headphones. Oh my God, it's Every Day's a Holiday. It's my favorite bit from the end of a film, Freddy and the fucking Dreamers. He starts to sing, what's cooking? Everybody seems to say. They start doing their funny dance. It's so beautiful. Everything, the smell, the taste, the touch, the sight and sound. So beautiful. It's been so long. It's too much. It's overwhelming. And I'm falling. I'm falling backwards out of my body. I'm tumbling through time. The whole world is rushing away from me and time is standing perfectly still. And I'm a little kid and I'm a drunken teenager and I'm joining the army. And I'm doing all these things at the same time. Everything I've ever done encapsulated in one moment. I can feel myself wanting to pull into one of those moments like a telephoto lens zooming into a scene from miles away. I know I can do it. With ease, whenever I want. I'm scanning the whole lot over and over. It was so colorful back then, so rich, so comfortable, so easy. I remember Zulu's words, pick your moment carefully. Only one chance. I know what he means. I know what I've got to do. I can see Booga swatting those bastards with a softball bat. I can see myself too, pushing the button pushing the button to unleash the 3 ducks. I've got to go there. Booga, 3 ducks. I'm willing myself, and it's happening. I'm moving, I'm pulling away, I'm getting there. It's breaking up. I can't quite make it out anymore. I'm disintegrating, breaking into a billion particles. I'm washing away. Okay, we are going to continue on to 52, the dead man's hand again. Booga's running back to the tank. He's an arm's length away from his door. Now Jet Girl's out there. Where the hell did she come from? She's got something in her hand. Booga, duck, I shout. Booga turns to see the 3 dynamic ducks waddling towards the town hall. Oh yeah, he says, duck. Jet Girl throws something dark and nasty. I can just make it out as it spins through the air, narrowly missing Booga as he watches the ducks. It's Tony's hand, the one that got stuck to my coat. Jet Girl, I shout, where the hell did you get that from, you fucking mad bitch? Fuckleberry is standing behind Booga, the gun in his hand. Tony's... Hold on. I'm messing this up. Let me figure out where I am. I'm having a dyslexic moment. My bad. Tony's black, dead, severed hand smacks Fuckleberry across the cheek. There's a bang. It came from my gun. Fuckleberry's eyes fog over. He stumbles. A spot of blood appears on his chest from his jacket and grows rapidly in size. I lean across and fling Booga's door open. Booga, I scream, use this! I throw him a small pickaxe. Jet Girl does one of her spinning kickboxing kicks and hits Fuckleberry hard in the neck. He goes down with a thump, landing on his back. Booga takes up his pickaxe and brings it down with a mighty force into Fuckleberry's face. Fuckleberry's spasming body is pinned to the tarmac with a pickaxe through his head. Death throes shout through the corpse as burgundy blood pisses out onto the road. He stops. He is dead. Fuck him. Booga and Jet Girl bundle themselves into the passenger seat, and I floor the accelerator. We're gone. There's a massive explosion. The ducks have done their work. I check out the fire in my rearview mirror. I savor the thought that Fuckleberry mangled corpse is frying away to nothing. There's a million cops chasing us, but we don't give a fuck. We're laughing and pissing about, throwing bangers and water bombs out the window and passing around a can of strong lager. We can see Dobson up ahead waving us into the garage. He's looking really fucking happy to see us as we skid inside. The door is locked behind us. Sub Girl is inside, firing her big go gun at the cops through the hole in the wall. Bring it on, you brother fuckers. We are united once again, and you'll never take us alive. Alright, we continue to 53. Mine. I lost you in the playground. I lost you near the swings. I was distracted by Helter Skelter and all the chaos that it brings. I lost you in a crowd of kids. Too many faces, too many screams. You jumped out of my pocket like an errant glove, slipped from my hand like a melting ice cream. But now I'm binding you to me with an idiot string. I'm pegging you by your ears to my washing line. And I'm sewing my name inside of you because you're mine. Now we go on to chapter 54, Tank Trouble. I just had to point this out. This is all that's left of the book, are these pages. This at the back is actually like a secondary story and a bit of whatever, like some plays and stuff and extra poems that they added. But the end of the story that we're reading right now, it ends about right here. So we're getting... I can't believe that after like 9 years of reading the chapters of this book on here, which it took 9 years because there were huge segments of time which I was just like, I'm not doing it anymore. And then I started doing it again. Then I said, I'm not doing it anymore. Started doing it again. So to be fair, that's why it took 9 years, not because it just took, yeah. If I would have been more adamant on it, it would have taken a shorter time, obviously. Wow. But if you do go back to the first chapter, that was like 9 years ago. So lots changed in life, you know. Just saying. Okay. Dobson is showing me the sanitary salutation tank thing that he has set up for me. Look what I made you, he says gleefully. I know, I reply. It's brilliant, but I don't think we're going to need it now. Ah, well, he smiles. I thought I'd bring it along, just in case. Dobson, I say, grabbing him by his big old flared collar and planting a squishy kiss firm on his lips. You already saved my entire fucking world once today. I love you. You're the fucking man. Booga scuffed around, looking sheepishly jealous. All right, you big old donut. I planted one on him, too. I'm feeling spiritually benevolent right now, like a bright, glowing star is radiating good stuff from the center of my heart. No one else knows that in the past few minutes. I've watched Booga die and miraculously come back to life. I think I'll keep it to myself. They really don't need to know about that right now. You're still the most special guy in the world, I tell Booga, and you always will be, so don't go forgetting that. He smiles bashfully and kicks his foot backwards and forwards. Subgirl is still blasting her enormous gun at the angry hordes outside. There's too many of the bastards. We need to make a break for it, she shouts, or we'll be trapped in here forever and this garage will become our funny garage-like tomb. I'm full of fucking bright ideas in the moment. Everyone in the tank right now, I shout. Booga, Jackgirl, and Subgirl try and squeeze in the passenger seat. Dobson is hanging back, scratching his head. But there's 5 of us, he moans. How the hell are we going to get 5 fully grown idiots into a 2-man mini-tank? Sounds like a joke, I know, chuckles Booga. So what's the answer, asks Dobson. 2 in the back, 2 in the front, and 1 on the trunk, I think, he replies matter-of-factly. That does really help matters, says Dobson, crouching down and... looking into the side of the tank where I'm sitting. Oh well, here it goes. He stretches his long, ganky legs across my lap and squashes himself in tight, completely obscuring my view of the screen and preventing me from reaching the steering wheel. Okay, Zulu, I declare, there's only one thing for it. You're gonna have to do the observation and maneuvers, and I'm in charge of accelerating and braking. Everyone all right with that? A muffled yeah comes from behind the wall and backsides in the seat next to me. All doors locked, windows wound up, I asked. Yeah, nobody fired, I requested. Okay, I'll set right then, we're off. I slammed down the accelerator and we screamed towards the 2 large metal doors at the back of the lockup. All I can see is Dobson's armpit. We crashed out through the doors and were greeted by a hailstorm of gunfire. Don't fucking slow down whatever you do, yells Dobson, trying his hardest to steer a course through the screaming, angry crowd. They're throwing all manner of shit at us and we're driving right over the top of them. There's fucking blood and hollering, severed torsos everywhere. Booga has got one hand on the machine gun control and he's firing the thing off blindly in short, meaty bursts. I leaned around Dobson and switched on the tank's public address system. Fuck off, I shout as loudly as I can into the remote microphone. Get out of our fucking way. It seems as no one's listening. The crowd has reached critical mass and I can't see one person that appears to still have a mind of their own. You're a bunch of fucking morons. We're just busting heads and cracking limbs left, right, center. Now we're at the edge of the crowd and we're running over the last few people who've probably only come here to watch. Fuck them anyway. I'm thinking, why should I feel guilty about splattering some tosser who only came away from their TV set for a chance to see me getting my brains blown out? Shoot him, Booga, I shout. Shoot them all. I gave him one last farewell in the loud hailer. You're all fucking morons. Fuck you. And we're all screaming with happiness in the tank. We're having a fucking great time. We're passing the town sign, speeding out into the desert, and we're out of there. Except we're not. The tank started to slow down. Keep your speed up, for fuck's sake, shouts Dobson. They're still coming after us. Shut up, everyone, I command. Listen. The tank is making a very worrying clunk, clunk, clank noise. What the hell is that, I ask. You fucked your new tank, exclaims Dobson. You've only had it a couple weeks and it's fucked already? Okay, Dad, there's no need to get your knickers in a twist, I whinged. So what do you suggest we do now? Dobson cranes his neck around. I can see one beady eye sandwiched between his silky suede jacket and his giant squashed afro. I don't fucking know, he replies. How about we drive to the center of the gung-ho redneck town in the middle of fucking nowhere and try to go away with shooting anything that moves? Sarcasm, I retorted, is the lowest form of wit. And this tank, adds Dobson, is becoming the slowest form of transport. Tank grinds to a stop. Perfect timing on all accounts. We can hear the whole town gaining on us, the thunder of 1,000 rampant feet, hell-bent on excessive death, merciless bloodletting, and savage retribution. Oh, shit. Okay, we are going to be stopping there. The next chapter is 55, The Battle of Armadillo. What's it named after? Oh, we're getting there. We're getting there. That was really cool. And yeah, we had a whole twist moment there. I love it. Retribution. Booga's back. See, Booga and TankGirl are like fucking item, man. You can't, Sonny and Cher. Like, it's just, well, Sonny and Cher obviously isn't a thing anymore, but you know what I mean. Lose your mind and find your soul. I hope you all have a great day. Thank you for tuning in. If you like what you see, hit that subscribe, smash that like, and there will be more adventures to be had. You all have a good one. Bye.